Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got round 2 from our locals with 2 of the best in the building facing off. Imperialdramon versus Bloomlord. Going to be this matchup, and our player on the right is going to be going first. Argomon into Pomimon, and we're going to pass over 1 memory with the Veemon. Going to get the hatch on the Demi V. Doesn't look like we have a rookie, so start things off with the Davis and take the panic button to the bottom of the deck. Gonna scoop up both Digimon there. And with 3 to play with, that's a lot more than you usually want. Swings in. Actually, no, chooses not to. Goes for the Cherrymon with the Digisorption. Of course, with the Digisorption, you do suspend the Digimon, so just too speedy on the draw. We're going to build up in the back. XV on that left-hand side and just double checking to see the Hydra's conditions. Do need those 2 suspended, vegetation, fairy, etc. We're going to see Imperialdramon built up in the back. Unsuspend, going to gain the memory thanks to the Argomon, and we're going to start with Palmon. Plenty of options. We're going to swing into that Veemon in security, no surprise there. And the question is, do we start with the hard plays? No, looks like we're going to be building up a second stack in the back. Pomimon going to stop the splash from coming through. We know that the dragon mode is in hand, so this will mean that even if we pass over the 3 because of the tamer, can't really comfortably go over and drop that dragon mode without passing turn. Sure, it'll choke to 1. There's not a lot you can do. Madoki going to be the first drop. And I am wondering whether we just see the Giga Death. No, we're going to see the Stingmon pass over 3 memory. Although, gone to 4 from the unsuspend, but the Madoki I think should block that. Unless Madoki is Digivolution costs, but I'm pretty sure that's memory that should have gone over from... And there we go, yeah, we have fixed it. Madoki does stop the Argomon from gaining back the memory, but we're going to start splashing now. As soon as you get rid of that Madoki, it's time to go crazy. We're going to get that suspend, gain the memory back. That's why you needed it gone in order to keep that turn. I'm going to go slightly more when Digivolving. Play out the Pomimon. Although the Pomimon actually probably should have stopped the second one from coming out. Either way, Giga Death. Just going to reset the board before we can dwell on it for too long. Is all turns Floodgate that stops players from being able to play Digimon by effects. And probably actually the overextension, the rookie now gone. It's time for Imperialdramon to start making up the distance for security each. Swing at security. I'm going to go in to Vital Mode, bounce that back to hand. And just pass it back over. Tempo definitely in favor of Imperialdramon. Alright, swing at security and suspend. And it is just barely over with the jamming. I'm just going to swing, clear the board. Kind of a rough situation, basically, as long as you don't see rookies here. I don't think Bloomlord has an answer. Maybe we'll see the Grand El Sol, but quick game 1.
Leomon Digivolve 2.
Alright, we'll be starting off game number 2 with Bloomlord choosing to go first. Once again, no rookie. But with a 3-drop champion, that's not too bad. Madoki built up in the back, and we're going to search for the Imperialdramon. Doesn't look like we have the level 4s on this side either, so both of them kind of hitting like awkward pieces. And then we're going to play out the rookie off of the Ayatar. Ooh, double tamer hit, kind of rough. To the bottom they go. And do you go into the Sunflower? There's no memory tamer this time, so maybe you can opt to choke. I'm going to go into the Bloomlord instead. Suspend, gain 2 back. So just passing over as little memory as possible. Make sure the XP is just going to send us straight back. 1 memory, plenty to play with. Swing at security, just give me that 1 check. A little bit risky, actually. Not going to be gaining the memory back. And the Veemon comes out. Ayatar going to give you the memory back off of the splash to the field. Going to suspend it in order to go into the Digisorption for Bloomlordmon and then Hydramon. Really going to be there. So game back 3. And then should be able to bottom deck. There it is. 3 memory to play with, so we can go into Imperialdramon. We'd maybe be able to swing over the Veemon, but actually no. Because if you drop the Stingmon for 3, then you're on 0 memory, and the Hydramon going to be making you lose memory for every single suspended, I think it's Vegetation and Fairy. So we're going to see the Hammer Spark to give us a bit more space. Go into the Imperialdramon in the back. In a little bit of trouble though, Davidson counting over for 4. Sure, there's no real rookie presence yet. But we could see a very quick climb. If you Digizorp, go into the Bloomlordmon, then swing with Hydra, then Bloomlord's going for 2 checks. We build up a rookie in the back for lethal next turn. Hydra gonna go in, hits the blue memory boost. Yeah, you definitely want to endgame this turn if you can. 2 checks. Nice and simple. Gonna go into Veemon for 1 in the back. The problem with these hard play level 4s is you're missing out on that Sunflower Splash a lot, but you got to make do with what you can with no rookie. I think Digisorption and then Hydramon's probably the best play. Okay, just gonna swing into security, hit the Leomon. He's got the memory that he should be able to go for fighter mode next turn. Push out, gonna go to 5. The blue memory boost will take him all the way up to 7 if needed. So we can see dragon mode into fighter mode to splash the board. Gonna swing into security once. Gonna lose the memory off of the suspender. I think it is the plant and vegetation, so Bloomlord not gonna count towards the memory costs. Gonna go straight in, bounce the extra body back to hand. Davis Ken gonna restand. So we are back. 4 memory to play with, 13k. Can swing over the Bloomlord, but not the Hydramon. Not gonna be losing memory for it either. I'm gonna swing at security. Hits the Bloomlord for 12. I'm not sure if he missed the jamming draw.
Wow.
And we are just going to go for the Giga Death straight away. Just send to the bottom of the deck. And that is going to be effectively the scoop for game 2. Game 3. Start of game number 3. We're going to be seeing Bloomlord go first once again. And once again missing that rookie. Definitely been a little bit of a struggle. And the XV stack going to be built up, this time with the Labramon, so we will be getting some memory back every time we get that swing. Ayatar going to pass over for 3. I don't think we're really in danger of seeing the memory choke, so we're going to play out with the Ayatarmon effect. And then most likely go into the Bloomlord just to make it a little bit more difficult to swing over. Makes it a 1 cost Very, very much like that from Bloomlord. Because you were kind of in danger of potentially getting swung over with the Imperialdramon. To be honest, I feel like you just go dragon mode here. No, we're going to see fighter mode instead. Get that nice big body, so Bloomlord will get swung over if it doesn't find a way to restand itself. Into the blue memory boost is certainly a bad start, but the Grandel Soul just going to send that straight to the bottom. That said, though, with the blue memory boost, we should be able to go straight back up into the stack. Very, very narrow board for Bloomlord at the moment. Megadeth. Bounce for bounce. Do we see another hard drop? The Mimi not really going to be doing anything, but nothing in raising. But at the very least, this means we'll be passing over a minimum amount of memory every time. Can't get choked out for the rest of the game. I'm going to swing once. Should gain back the memory for the jamming, which allows us to play Davis without passing turn. What do you do from here? We're going to swing at security, and that's a green memory boost. Will give you a whole lot more to play with, so the Madoki comes down to try and nullify that. Pomumon, that is the suspension one. And Sunflower in the back, just going to start building up the stack. I feel at this point you swing in the red Vegemon anyway. I don't think it really is going to do anything here. If you're not going to be able to Digivolve over it because you don't have your level 5, might as well crash it in, get the damage. I'm going to play the Mushroomon. Because he's still only going to be at 3 memory. Swing at security, go up to 4. Now you are still in a little bit of trouble. I guess we're just going to swing both of them next turn, or potentially use one of them as suspension fodder. Suspend the Davis. I don't think Grandel Soul can do Tamers. But it does stop the Lobo for game, actually. That's huge. That's Samadhi. A game changer. Because now we have to find out another way to finish off the game. Had plenty of memory. So XV for 2. Still going to keep the memory blocker. But Madoki is suspended. Go into the Leomon, so that way if you do try and swing over it, you're going to be giving it back that memory. The Leomon addition to this kind of deck profile, very, very nice. I know some like to use the Magnamon for the Armour Purge and the cheaper Digivolution into a blocker over Veemon, but when you're running Madokis, the Leomon just makes a whole lot more sense. Ayatar for 3, and now we really need to see some proper memory gain back. You've lost the Madoki, so you can swing over it. Or you can start actually playing stuff. So I'm going to see Sunflower, which is going to give us the drawback. Has the Blossom on. So could suspend the Sunflower to go into. Never mind, we're going to see this suspended. Gain 2 back, and then gain memory back off the Ayatar, swing over the Imperialdramon. Clever. And it has piercing, so it's going to hit the Megadeth. So it's going to suspend that, bounce the big stack back to hand. And I don't know how you come back from this. It's really, really big struggle. Digisorption into Blossomon. All 3 suspended. You could go into Bloomlord, but you're still gonna cost 1. But I guess it would still swing for 2 checks. The problem is you don't really have anything here. You're gonna use the Mimi in order to hatch another egg. We are gonna go into the Bloomlord for 1 drop. Restand, swing for 2 checks. Giga Death, just get rid of the entire board. That is so rough. What amazing security. Megadeath into Gigadeath back to back. Actually, kind of dummy security in Game 3. Awesome stuff from both players, though. If you want to see these deck profiles, that's what we've got for them. And as always, if you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.